my friends. Hello, and welcome back to Pensando Inglés, my channel where I bring you real English that you can understand. Okay, and today we continue with the mission, and I'm going to bring you real English in a way that I haven't done before. It's going to be kind of a challenge for me, and I think it's going to be a fun video. But there's also going to be some very valuable knowledge in this video, and it's about books. It's about books, guys. Something I love. I've read a ton of books. I know a lot of you guys are also wisdom seekers, okay? And you guys like books too. So in this book, I am going to try and tell you as much as I can about 10 different great books, but the catch is, I only have 1 minute to tell you about each book. So I am going to set my stopwatch on my phone, pick a book, and then start telling you everything I know about it. So what I'm going to try and do, guys, is take all the knowledge of that book, all of the lessons, and try and shrink it into 1 minute, okay? Try and shrink it into 1 minute for you guys. That's my challenge for this one, okay? So we're gonna see how much I remember about these books, and we're gonna see if I can explain them and share the most important lessons from these books in 1 minute. Okay. First book, Wim Hof, the Iceman, and go. Wim Hof is an incredible person, and he has shown that we have the capabilities to push our bodies and our minds farther than science knew, okay? And through controlled breathing exercises and cold exposure, we can tap into these powers that we all have as humans. He says he is not a superhuman, we are superhumans, okay? We have all of these abilities, we just don't use them because in our day-to-day lives, we have air conditioning and heat and blankets. We don't expose ourselves to these stressors. But if we did expose ourselves to high levels of stress from cold and these breathing exercises, we could deal more efficiently with the stress of our lives. 56 seconds. Wim Hof is awesome. Check it out. Okay. Next book. This one is Spanish, but I'm going to tell you all the titles in English. So, Men are from Mars, Women are from Venus. Let's go. Okay. The theme of this book is that men and women are completely different. Okay? It's almost as if we are two different races of aliens. Okay? Men are Martians, women are from Venus, Venusians. And if we look at our relationships and we pretend that we are two different species, but we accept that, we could deal much better. We could have much better relationships, okay? A lot of the problems in relationships are because I'm trying to treat my wife the way I want to be treated. She's trying to treat me the way she thinks is right. But the problem is, we're different species, okay? I'm an alien from a whole different planet. But if I know what her planet likes, what her species likes, I could treat her that way and vice versa. The main lesson that I got from this is a man wants to be respected and a woman wants to be heard. All right, guys, we're doing pretty good, I think. I think these two books have been summed up pretty good so far. Okay. Next, we've got the book on Elon Musk. Let's start. Elon Musk is one of the richest men alive. He's usually in the top 3. Sometimes he's number 1, sometimes 2 or 3. Him, Jeff Bezos, and Bernard Arnault from France. What I learned is that these rich people are not rich because of luck. A lot of times people who don't want to try hard, they want to say things like Elon Musk got lucky, Jeff Bezos got lucky, Bernard Arnault got lucky. No. These guys work inhumanly hard, okay? Elon has been through a ton of things to make his company succeed. He has sacrificed sleep, sacrificed a personal life, put himself through hell in order to achieve what he has achieved. And I think he's one of the most incredible humans we have alive. He's going to be the reason we get to Mars. Elon's awesome, and rich people are rich because they work hard. Most of the time. All right. Next one. The 4 agreements. This one is very good. Okay. What are the 4 agreements? One of them is be impeccable with your word. Impeccable is another word for perfect. It means watch what you say. So he says don't use your words to chismosear, talk about people. If you make a promise, keep it. Be careful with what you say. Another one is don't make assumptions. Never assume that you know what the other person is thinking. Be brave enough to ask them what they're thinking, and you will not have misunderstandings. Another one was, always do your best. Always do your best. If you always do your best and try as hard as you can to do a good job, you will never regret anything. What was the other one? Do your best, impeccable with your word, no assumptions. Guys, what was it? What was the last one? I failed you on the last one. Always do your best. Don't take anything personally, guys. If somebody says something mean to you, assume that they're having a bad day and it's not you. Alright, I failed on that one, guys. I didn't say everything I wanted to say about it. But we're gonna keep going strong with perhaps my favorite book ever. Piensa y hágase rico. Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich has inspired thousands, perhaps millions of successful people around the world. And most of the great people, the great business people who you see on TV or you read about have been inspired by this book. This book teaches us that when we know what we want, we make a plan to get it, and we refuse to stop, you can't be beat. You will find your goal. This book is incredible. This is going to help you to define what you want and help you to make a plan to get it. This book is the reason that I make 3 videos every week on this channel, and the reason why I have not missed a single video in years. Since I read this book and decided I was going to do 3 a week, I never missed one. That's the power of this book. That's the power of a burning desire. Okay, guys. Wonderful book. Next. El Secreto, The Secret. The Secret. Guys, this was the first book of its kind I read. And this has a lot to do with Think and Grow Rich, but Think and Grow Rich is much older, so this is the same kind of ideas. Everything is going on in our minds, guys. If we have success, it's because of what we're thinking. If we fail, it's because of what we're thinking. The greatest secret of the whole universe is you become what you think about constantly. Okay? This teaches us to train our imagination, train our concentration, train our thoughts. Guys, every great person who has ever lived, who has ever achieved anything great, had that thought one day, they wanted it, and they thought about it constantly, okay? And they didn't quit. They just kept going. That's the secret. Think about something, and you will become it if you think about it consistently. Okay. Next, we've got the 5 love languages. The 5 love languages. This book teaches us that we all speak a different language when it comes to love, okay? Different things make me feel loved than make you feel loved. My wife experiences love in a different way than I do, okay? Here we go. Palabras de afirmación, saying nice things, acts of service, gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Those are the languages, okay? Maybe your wife loves to be hugged, all right? Maybe you love it when your wife tells you you did a good job, okay? We all receive and give love in different ways, but the point of this book is if you learn how to speak your partner's love language, you will be able to always express love to them, and they will be able to express it to you. Guys, if you're in a relationship and you want to improve it, this is an incredible book. Between this and the other one, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, those are two very important books, in my opinion, if you want to have a good relationship. I just want to put that extra last little part out there because I care about your guys' relationships. All right. The Millionaire Next Door. The Millionaire Next Door. This book is based on a study of several thousand, I don't remember how many it was, several thousand millionaires, people who have a net worth of over $1 million. And they studied their habits, they studied their jobs, they studied what made these people millionaires. And what they found out is that these people do not use credit cards to make a bunch of debt, they drive used cars, they don't buy expensive clothes, they live within their means. That means they do not spend money that they do not have, okay? They save money, they put it into their retirement accounts, and they buy their home and they pay off their home, okay? That is the formula for becoming a millionaire, net worth millionaire in this country anyway. So that's a good book, guys. This one won't teach you how to be Elon Musk, but it will teach you some good tips and good habits that you can develop to live a good life, okay? A good life where you don't have to worry about money. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself teaches the power of meditation. Okay, Dr. Joe tells us in this book that through meditation, we could change our personalities, and once we change our personalities, we change our personal realities. This book, guys, I ate this book up. Ow! In like 2 days, I read this big book, and it was incredible, guys. I've used these meditation techniques, and they have changed my life. They've changed the way I think. This is an incredible book. I think in Spanish it's called Deja de ser tú algo. But incredible, guys. If you are curious about meditation at all, read this book. This book can help you change things that you've been struggling with your whole life. Maybe you think, why do I get angry? Why do I feel this way? Why am I always sad? Read this book, truly understand it, and you will understand your mind a lot more. All right, just in time on that one, guys. Okay, and the last book of today is Thou Shalt Prosper. Okay, and to prosper means that you will have abundance, money, success, things like that. Thou Shalt Prosper. This book is written by a rabbi, which is like a Jewish priest, and he examines and shares with us the reason why Jewish people are so successful. Jewish people make up less than 1% of the world's population, but the top 1% of wealthy people in the world, a high percentage of them are Jewish. Why is that? Well, because Jewish people have beliefs that money is good. They believe it's good, so they teach it. They teach their sons that money is good. They teach their sons to become businessmen, and they have a sense of community where they help each other. Jewish people, they will loan each other money and not charge interest because they rise together. And that's something that we could all learn because most of us do not help the fellow people in our communities out. But these guys do. That's why they're so successful, and they think money is a good thing. All right, guys, I think I accomplished my goal on all of them except for the 4 agreements because I could not remember the last one. All right, guys. I hope that this video was interesting. I hope it gave you some knowledge and it showed you the power of reading. Like, guys, from reading those 10 books, there's so much extra knowledge in my brain on all these different subjects, okay? Physical health, mental health, financial health, relationship health, okay? Your life will be improved so much by reading, guys. So pick a good book, read it, and then put it into practice. Alright guys, give the video a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you have not subscribed, and if you want to further contribute to the mission and support the channel, you can always join the membership in the description below to unlock even more content. Guys, appreciate you, love you, thank you so much for watching. Como siempre, muchísimas gracias por ver y nos vemos pronto.